Virgos, and today we're here to bring you your horoscope for the month of November. We're going to start off with some energies, then go into relationships, finance and career, and the last message that you need to know for November. So let's see what we have for Cancer. Wow, okay. Yang and round. Cancer, this is a new beginning. You may have been dealing in a situation with somebody in an area of your life that you kept on going round and round. The same thing happened all the time, no matter how much you tried, how much you dedicated yourself, how much you tried to change things up. It just kept going round and round. There was no beginning, there was no end. Now in November, things are going to start to change. You're going to get off this merry-go-round and start to head in a new direction, a direction of prosperity, of love, of abundance, of happiness. This is, you are holding the key to your life or your future in your hands in November. There's a new beginning. It could be a new focus, a new outlook, a new understanding that you have in life. But it's you getting out of the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things, the old way of seeing things. This is going to take you now to a new prosperity, abundance and happiness. Let's see what we have for Cancer, please. What do we have here? That looks fantastic, Cancer. Fantastic. It's like the first card that came up was the round and round that I could see. But the one that stayed down was the Yang. And it's about you taking on the masculine energy. Whether you're a female or a male, it's about getting that fire within you, that passion, that drive to go and succeed. Okay, what have we got here for Cancer, please? Cancer, please, for November, for relationships. Relationships, Ten of Swords. Jeez, you're throwing the book at relationships. Oh, the Four of Cups and the Hermit. On the bottom, look at that, the Eight of Cups. Remember I said to you, you're throwing the book at relationships. Cancer, for somebody here, you are hurt. Somebody has hurt you. Somebody has taken you for granted. Somebody didn't know how to treat your beautiful heart. You may be in a situation in November where you're trying to get back up. You're trying to get out of this relationship that just keeps on going round and round in circles and nothing happens. You may be dealing with a manipulator or somebody here who doesn't have the audacity to give you what you deserve or doesn't have the capability of being the person you've always dreamt of. This is going to become very, very clear to you. And with the Yang energy, it's you saying enough is enough. If I don't get out of this relationship, if I don't do what I have to do, I'm going to be in the same place on and on and on with the same person. And nothing here is going to change. It's like you've given somebody here an opportunity to change, somebody an opportunity to see your value. But when someone can't see your value, you need to value yourself. And we always need to value ourselves, Cancer, even though sometimes we allow others to judge us or we look for other people to give us approval. And we all do it, so you're not alone. Here, it's you've taken time out to reassess what's important to you. You've taken time out to get yourself together. You've taken time out to really evaluate the pros and the cons of this relationship. And now you realise that it's not going to go anywhere. For those of you that are coming to this conclusion in November, it's going to be a very somber, a very sad time for you because you've allocated and dedicated yourself many years in some cases. Sometimes with some of you it was months. But here what you're going to realise is there was a lesson learnt here. And the lesson here is that you need to value yourself a lot more. There is also an opportunity coming towards you. Don't be surprised that whilst you're going through all of this, someone tries to communicate with you, tries to get your attention, and tries to ask you out. You're not interested. You're not in a place or a time in your life where you're ready to start something new. The Cancers I'm connecting to here are in a place of healing, of really evaluating and looking at what they're going through or what they've just come out of. But there is definitely a walking out of something here that doesn't make you happy anymore. It doesn't fulfill you, and it's not the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Here, the Eight of Cups and the broken heart. There is no question here. We've also got the King of Swords. You may have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. The disappointment, the disillusioned, the trying, the time, the energy spent on this individual or this group of people is just not worth it anymore. And you're coming to the realization that you're better on your own than to stay in this situation. Tell me if this makes sense, Cancer. What else do we have here for Cancer, please? What else do we have here for Cancer? Finances and career. Finances and career. Got the King of Cups. That's your energy. The Five of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. Wow. And on the bottom, the Queen of Wands. This is you taking back the power to yourself. After everything you've dedicated, after everything you've given yourself to, whether that be in career or you shared your finances with somebody or someone else that didn't appreciate you, you're taking back your control. You're taking back the control of your finances. You're taking back the control of who you are and where you're going. You're starting to design a new future, a new career, a new project that is about you. You're taking back the reins and saying, from here on in, I need to stand on my own 2 feet and make it work. Cancer, here, like I said, you may have been generous with somebody and that all that person gave you was a big fat zero. You shared your finances, you worked hard, you dedicated yourself, you built a connection, you built a fortune here for yourself. However, through the love that you had and the generous heart that you have, you gave your finances to make somebody else happy, to connect with somebody else, to make you and this other person or this group of people more money. However, now you wait for to be how do I say that? It's like you're waiting to be noticed or waiting for what is that word? I've just had a mental blank, and this is what you might be going through. You may be going through a confusion about what's happened. How did I not see this? How did I do this and not realize that I was giving too much and not getting recognized? This is you waiting for reconciliation, to be appreciated, to be given what you gave them. And you're not getting that, so you're here waiting. You'll be waiting for quite some time here, Cancer. Don't wait for anyone to bring you stability, because it's not going to happen. Don't wait for anybody to give you back the money you gave them, the help and the love that you gave them. This is you feeling empty, feeling abandoned, feeling that you gave so much and you received so little. Your final message, Cancer, for November. This is a Cancer here that is going to pick themselves up again and live the life they've always dreamt. You're better alone than with somebody that doesn't understand your value, your gifts, your talents. What else do we have here for Cancer, please? the world. The Ace of Wands, I love that. And the High Priestess with the Page of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, Cancer. You're putting an end to past situations, past relationships, past ways of doing things and thinking of things. You're starting a new venture here. You're being guided to a new path, to a new life, to a new chapter in your life. Follow your heart, your soul, and your spirit, because where that's taking you is going to be a lot more better for you than what you've been through. The round and round is ending. There's no more. You are no longer going to be on this merry-go-round waiting for things to happen, waiting to be recognised. You're now making things happen on your own. You're going to invest time in yourself, in your energy, in your appearances, in your stability, in your finances. This is you taking everything back to you. The power is back to you. It's the end of a cycle of round and round. No more. This is a Cancer saying, I've given too much and received so little. So now it's about me. I love that, Cancer. I love it. And the new beginning is here. Look at that. You're going to open. Oh, look at that. You're going to throw a tower in. You're going to say enough is enough. I have more choices in my life than what I'm getting right now. And this is the new beginning. The new beginning of your new chapter. November is going to be the line in the sand for you, Cancer, without a doubt. I hope that resonates with a lot of people, because this is a beautiful, powerful reading. From where you were to where you're going is totally different. Lots of love and light. Thank you. Bye-bye.